So Nickelodeon just put out a tweet saying, celebrating Pride with the LGBTQ+ community and their allies this month and every month. And we've got a picture of SpongeBob in rainbow colors, and after seeing these images, the entirety of Twitter just assumed that SpongeBob is gay, and they started celebrating. SpongeBob is trending right now with Squidward and hashtag SpongeBob gay. Now there's always two sides to this, one which goes, stop messing with SpongeBob's sexuality, it was never a topic on the show, why are you suddenly making him gay after the creator passed away? And the other side is celebrating, saying SpongeBob is a queer icon, this is epic, and in reality, according to SpongeBob's creator himself, SpongeBob is asexual. Does that mean he's part of the LGBTQ+ community? It kind of depends, because asexual might actually just be because he's a sponge and sponges reproduce asexually, but whatever, we're just here to look at the Twitter chaos and check out a couple of posts. Here we have a Twitter video by a guy sitting in his car saying, SpongeBob is gay? I don't think so.
Just seen on Fox News that on Nickelodeon they're gonna make SpongeBob gay, and that pisses me off.
Was that ironic?
Nothing sacred anymore. You know, if you ask me, all this lesbian and gay and transgender stuff is just mental illness, and I know that because a book that was written 3,000 years ago and handed down from heaven from an invisible man in the sky told me so. Absolutely nothing is sacred to these people. They want to take away our Looney Tunes guns, and they want to tear down all these Confederate statues when really they should just give them peaceful protest signs, and I'm sure the cops will tear them down real quick. But I digest. What's next? Where does it end? You know, they wanted to make Dumbledore gay, and we gave it to them. Now SpongeBob's gay. What's next? Are they going to make Peppermint Patty from Charlie Brown a lesbian? Are they going to make Optimus Prime trans now? I don't think so. And whatever happened to SpongeBob's girlfriend Sandy? I'm okay with subterranean interspecies bestiality, but don't you dare make SpongeBob gay. It's SpongeBob and Sandy, not Adam and Steve. And I know the flag in my yard says don't tread on me, but I'll be damned if I sit idly by and let somebody be happy with who they are. It makes me uncomfortable, and it makes me question my own sexuality. How am I supposed to explain to my kids what gay is? You know, they can understand Santa Claus and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but consensual love between two people of the same sex is just too difficult of a concept to understand. Hold on, I'm getting a notification. It says the creator of SpongeBob says he's actually asexual and not gay. I like my cartoon characters to
Alright, I'm 99.99% sure that is some extreme satire right there, but yeah. People are in my mentions arguing about whether SpongeBob is gay or asexual, and I can't help but feel like J.K. Rowling is somehow responsible for this. If you don't know why people keep saying J.K. Rowling, it's because she randomly makes characters gay, like Dumbledore gay. I don't care if SpongeBob is gay, straight, bi, or poly. He taught me that I'm ugly and I'm proud, and for that, I owe him my life. Dude, I love that episode, honestly. I really couldn't care less what SpongeBob is. I just know that he's given me some great times, and that's all I need, right? If I was in charge of SpongeBob, things would be real different around here. So this person has a theory saying that SpongeBob is an asexual biromantic. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. And we've got a picture of SpongeBob with Patrick. We've got a picture of SpongeBob and Sandy getting married. We've got Nickelodeon's tweet, and we've got the creator saying that he's neither gay nor straight, but he's asexual. Congrats to SpongeBob for coming out. What the fuck is that? Here we have the official SpongeBob Twitter account, and he says, what flavor ice cream is this? And we've got a bunch of replies saying, never watching again. I mean, I feel like if you enjoy the show, it really shouldn't matter what SpongeBob is. Just enjoy the show, you know? Unfollow, no gays in my timeline. SpongeBob fact, y'all are really loving the SpongeBob is gay attention, aren't you? Pathetic. This person just says, you know what you're doing. Pretty much just, directing at this supposed pandering. Squidward, minding his business. SpongeBob. Oh my god. Why is this shit on Twitter, man? It's SpongeBob's pee-pee. This is the type of shit that ruins it for everybody. It's veiny as well, bro. Get this shit off my screen. Everybody shocked SpongeBob gay. gay. Like, he ain't leave Patrick like this. SpongeBob be like, I'm ready, yeah, for some dick, lol. It doesn't have anything to do with what we're trying to do. Hillenburg said today, 2 days before the Asian premiere of the SpongeBob SquarePants movie in Singapore. We never intended them to be gay. I consider them to be almost asexual. We're just trying to be funny, and this has got nothing to do with the show. Honestly, I think this is an extremely stupid topic of debate. Like, when you think about it, right? When you were growing up watching one of the most legendary shows of all time, did you really give a shit what SpongeBob's sexuality was? I don't think so. You just kind of enjoyed the show. I don't even know gay was a thing back then. I mean, they're pretty much just characters in a show, right? If you believe the character is gay or asexual or whatever, you're free to think so. Whatever gives you the most happiness, honestly. Just enjoy the show, man. You don't need to participate in this heated debate. And to all the whack jobs saying, like, never watching the show again, bro. I can't believe SpongeBob is gay. A good show is a good show. The creator can say anything they want. The people on Twitter can say whatever they want. Nickelodeon can say whatever they want, but the bond between you and the show is special, right? I think personally, I've watched like every single SpongeBob episode multiple times. Even the early seasons, probably like 30 times over. By far, one of the most funny shows of all time. I really don't care what SpongeBob's goddamn sexuality is, dude. It's dumb to even care. Just enjoy the show. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks for coming to the Pegasus TED Talk. Goddamn. No homo, but ain't no way SpongeBob is straight with all of this ass. SpongeBob isn't gay. You're disrespecting Stephen Hillenburg by changing his characters to please people. How many positions could you get SpongeBob in? So many holes. Alright, man. Can I just delete Twitter? Alright, we've got a bunch of disturbing images of SpongeBob sucking off Patrick, Squidward fondling him, and, yeah, I just don't want to talk about it. Here we have a bunch of people not too happy about the SpongeBob announcement. They stay trying to brainwash our children. Why there gotta be a gay person in every show now? I'm done with this generation. Childhood ruin. I suddenly don't like SpongeBob anymore. They just ruined a lot of childhoods, including mine. Yeah, he's not. They just wanted to fit in because everyone is soft as hell and wants everything to be equal. Is this really necessary? Alright, we've got a very disturbing thread here, which shows that SpongeBob has a lust for Squidward. Hope you enjoy. We've got SpongeBob kissing Squidward on the nose. We've got, what I can only assume is a... Then we've got, kiss my yellow ass. We've got, them making out, you know, call it some fan art. We've got, SpongeBob kissing him again. Anyways, that's about it. I really couldn't care less what SpongeBob is. I think we can all agree that SpongeBob is an incredible show and a great part of our childhood. There's really nothing they can do to ruin it.